recording.
Hey guys, welcome to the Vault special edition. Extra content. Hopefully it doesn't get us flagged, but we are here to talk about Hat Heaven's release. They got a huge capsule coming next week. So Pierre, let's set the tone.
Well, I think you just did, pal. But I want to be clear here. So we're gonna feast our eyes on some new good grays that are coming out of Hat Heaven. And Andre and I are adults. You know, Andre and I are adults, okay? We're also hitched adults. So as we move through this, we're going to be reviewing the hats, and we want to make sure that everyone understands that these grays are good grays, right? Gray hats. Now, while we're moving along here, though, we have to keep the young Chen Leon under control because
The beast,
because Leon is he's made some pretty questionable jokes. I remember one day he talked about a WAP rocket. I didn't know what the fuck that was, and then I realized he was referencing the Cardi B song.
Yep.
Yeah, there's been several moments, I think, in our time together, Leon, where I've questioned your ability to be mature. And what I'm going to ask, Leon, on behalf of not only myself and Andre, I'm going to ask that you keep yourself under fucking control today. Okay?
Yep. Can't make any promises.
Oh, no. You're going to make a fucking promise.
you're gonna make a fucking promise. What do you mean you can't?
You're going to make a promise right now,
promises.
pal. All right? So let's get started here. So,
All right, let's go.
Listen, in all honesty, though, Hat Heaven's been doing some great stuff. Their last batch of good grays, I mean, it was met with just intense love from the hat community, and I don't think this is gonna be any different.
Real shit.
So we're gonna get in there. I don't know how many hats there are, Leon. You would probably know. There's quite a few, right?
I think it's like 8 pages of
Okay.
this.
All right. So let's take a look. So first, we've got some LA Dodgers action here.
Okay.
Mhm.
So the one on the left.
Turn back the clock.
Yep, turn back the clock. That's got that kind of shiny brim, right?
Mm-hmm. The left and the right is the same hat,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
left and the right. Yep.
Yeah, and then the middle one's a Swarovski, right?
Yes.
Yo, those
American
hats are
flag.
low-key growing on me. I swear. I'm like, now the more I look at them, I'm like, damn, I kind of want a couple of those for some reason.
You know, Swarovski at first, I was like, I'm not into these, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait a second, man. This Red Sox with the 2004 World Series side patch and Swarovski crystals is fucking doing it for me.
No, it's clean. It's different too, man, bro. We get tired of buying the same shit over and over again. You know?
Leon, what is your problem? Why are you chuckling?
No, I don't know. I'm whatever. It's funny.
What?
I mean, she's got her buttons off and everything. I've never had to try to sell a hat like that. That's, good on Hat Heaven, man.
Hey,
right,
I would
so-
much rather it be ladies than guys.
No,
you
for
know?
sure.
What do you want to see?
I'm-
Some
I'm cool
construction workers up there, Leon? Like, what the hell's the matter
I'm
with you?
cool with this. You know what I mean?
I'd rather this than
I ain't mad. Shorty, do your thing. You know what I
that's
mean?
right, man. Come on, man, Leon. All right,
Hey, get
So-
your money, girl. That's fine.
I like these hats. I do like these hats.
I do.
Now,
Yeah.
the Dodgers one, the Dodgers to the left, the one the turn back the clock. Is that what you called it, Leon? Or is it turn ahead the clock?
I don't remember if it's turn ahead or turn back.
I think it's turn ahead the clock. I think
It's possible because it's got the metallic stuff on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Either way, I do like the hat. And I do like the Swarovski, like you said, Andre. It's grown on me too over time. I think it's an attractive looking hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are good hats.
For sure.
All right, so now we've got, what do we have here? We have the Brooklyn Dodgers,
Yep.
right? Or is that the
Old.
Brooklyn?
It could be the
Yes.
Brooklyn Robins. I can't.
That might be the Brooklyn Robins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to see a different picture of it, but
Yeah, and then you got the Kansas City Royals in the middle there.
yes,
Mhm.
I'm definitely snatching that hat. If that hat's wool, which I don't think it will be just because I don't know if they make that color in wool, but that's a good hat. I like that shit.
That is a good hat.
Clean, simple. You know what I mean? I like that the KC is blue too, not white. Nice little touch. I like that hat a lot.
Now the hat on the right is the same one.
Yes.
Yeah, they're both the same.
Yeah, I have all of our ugly mugs in the front of that one, so I can't really see it. But Yeah, these are good hats as well. I do believe that's Brooklyn Robins, though, isn't it?
The green does look a little bit different than Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, that might be the old Brooklyn B.
I can't tell the difference between the Brooklyn Robins and the Brooklyn Super Base or Super Bass or whatever. They all look the same. And then the old Brooklyn Dodgers, they all kind of look the same to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I got to really line them up together.
This hat I like.
The San Diego?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that green, and then it's got like that, what is that, like almost bronze or copper?
Yeah, it's like a bronze. I feel like these
it's
two
got
girls
like
are always battling.
It's got a small outline around it, too. I like that hat. I'm snatching that one up, too, for sure.
It's got some Notre Dame vibes to it.
Yeah. Is that a custom colorway?
I believe they wore it on field one year.
Okay.
Did they?
I feel like they did.
I don't think that hat has a new era. That's why I asked.
Yeah, because they wear like a lot of like the military stuff.
Yep.
And I think one year they did wear it on field. But I could be wrong. I would have to consult Tim, a resident San Diego fucking historian. He'll know.
Okay.
He's probably screaming the answer in the comments right now.
I love these. I love this hat. This hat is nice looking.
Okay, what about the White Sox? You like that one?
Yeah, I think that's a batting practice that they've made into poly. I love when they do that kind of stuff. When they
Me too, because that probably was on Pro Light or some shit like that.
Yeah, like some weird material, and then just brought it on a proper either wool or poly.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that. So, Leon, you said you thought these two young ladies were battling?
I feel like they're always wearing the same hats. So, like, they're deciding on, like, who to use and whatever for the picture. It's always the same two, right?
Well, there's only two models.
I feel like there's going to be more later on.
No.
I don't know.
It's
sure? It's only two? Okay.
It's two models.
No, then I'm dumb.
They're probably just changing their poses on you, and you're not really sure what to make of it. Do you like the White Sox hat, Andre?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that logo. Sometimes it's cool, but I don't know.
Listen, honestly, I love the batting practice shit, right? And I'm like, why do they put on this crappy material? So anytime I see one, I don't know if it's the logo that makes me like it or the fact that I'm like, wow, at least it's on poly.
Yeah.
It also makes it a rarer hat, right? So it's not something that like the companies always utilize, but like some of our favorite logos come from like batting practice, spring training. Like the mountains is like, found on clubhouse hats or whatever. Like,
yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. Now this Tampa Bay hat, for some reason, at first I wasn't like into it. I actually like these colors. They're kind of wild.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the one he said is for Blackpink.
What did he say it was? Sorry.
For Blackpink, it's like a K-pop group.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
I think that
because his wife's a fan of that group, right?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. That Adidas hoodie is super fire, by the way. Golly, that shit is fire. I like that. But yeah, no, that hat though, I like it though. I think it's good. I feel like Tampa Bay has one of the best logos to play around with colors like that.
It does, because you can do all this crazy shit with it because of that gradient feel to it, right?
Yeah.
It's like there's like 10 colors just in that one logo.
Do you like that?
But for some reason, it looks like they would wear that on field.
They've worn a lot of weird stuff on field though, right? Yeah. What do you think about that hat?
It's all right. I mean, it's not something that I would really run out and buy, but it's different at least. Like Tampa, during their inception, it feels like anything that like old school kind of captures that 90s vibe. Everything was like purple and crazy colors and whatever. Yeah, it's cool.
And there's a Yankees hat on here.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Damn.
Ryan's risking it all, man.
Leon, this I'm gonna stay here for a while because this is a true test for Leon. So we got a couple of things here, right? So that San Francisco hat on the right,
Fire.
I want that thing.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. That patch, everything. That's the year the Red Sox also had an All-Star game. So that's one of those 2 All-Star game years. But that patch is fantastic.
Fire.
The simplicity of that hat, I love. And I'm not a Yankee fan, but again, back to the Swarovski American flag, I'm good with that. I also like that Basquiat inspired sweatshirt she's wearing.
Yeah.
Middle hat. Now, this is
This guy, he's a little kid.
No,
Leon
I'm just
is
picturing.
7.
I'm just picturing like said girl waking up, like, okay, we're gonna model some hats for Hat Heaven. You know, like, okay, seems like an easy day, and then you show up, like, all right, man, this robe. Like, I don't know. I just can't picture the art direction of this. It's crazy to me.
Well, listen.
Well, now that Leon is 8 years old,
this is one of the hats, right? That I think the three of us are like have moved past.
Yeah.
But the general public is not.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'll tell you. Go ahead, Andre. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep saying what you're doing. I
think when you and I are in the city, we get a real taste of the fact that these hats are alive and well.
Ain't going anywhere.
I'm going to be honest. I think people like it because they want shit to be different. But what it is that there's so many of those that they're just kind of all the same now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
think hat on the right is different
Lord
now.
Fubu, but don't know where to get Lord Fubu, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so they just want all these embroidery hits, and you know, for us, we've moved past that stage. I think I don't know, Andre, if you were ever even in that stage, but at the end of the day, you know, these are still big hits for, and a lot of people watching right now are probably like this hat, but you know, it's certainly going to sell. It's certainly going to be popular, but not our thing. But I certainly can appreciate the design. I did get a Red Sox one, so. But then again, I do get Red Sox just about everything. But I don't know. The winner on this page to me is that San Francisco hat, though.
Yeah, I need a White Sox in that Swarovski.
That would be nice too.
I'd buy that.
All right. So here we go. So we've got a Philadelphia Athletics, right?
Mm-hmm. In the Oakland colorway.
In the Oakland colorway, which is fantastic looking.
It's dope. Dope hat.
It is. This hat I like.
For sure.
Leon, are you wondering how are they sharing the same shirt? Like, do they like?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. And they're sharing the same hat, probably, right?
No, the girl in the middle looks like she's like a 7 and a quarter, and the girl to the left looks like she's a 7.
I don't know, my friend.
Proper curve on the middle one, I would say.
That's a mild curve.
I'll rock with it, man. I do too. Stuff coming too, though, right?
Oh yeah.
There's stuff outside of these. These are just like the quick previews.
I think he spent all his time.
There's still more. Oh, okay.
I think he spent his time doing his budget on these instead of putting them on the white backgrounds, because this is all he does.
You've got Anna Kournikova vibes on the right. Mm-hmm. Remember her?
Oh yeah,
the tennis player. I like these hats though. I'm a fan of the Muscle Bird, just to be honest with you guys.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That might be my one and only.
Really?
Yeah, I like that shit. If that's wool, I want that hat.
I think they're wool gray bottoms. No thing. Because I looked at all mine. All mine are green bottoms, so I'm gonna pretty much have to grab all these too.
Because the only closest I got to buying that hat was the one that we were at 1515 with NoHo. And I'm gonna cop that. If that's a wool hat, I want that hat.
I want all three of these.
Yeah, they're all fire. That's a fact. I don't have any of the other logos either, so
these are nice hats, man.
Must cops.
Toronto's colors are great.
Yes. And Toronto two-tones, fuego.
Yeah, Toronto's made for two-tones.
Facts. Yep.
It's like because the bird is two-tone or multi-tone. So it's almost like it just fits.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. Man.
These hats look fantastic.
Definitely. That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
That one will last about 2 seconds.
That is the one right there. I need that.
Leon, you like that two-tone?
Oh, yeah. And there's no patch, I believe.
Yeah, of course. There's no patch on. Yeah, there's no patch.
Fine.
You know what I've noticed, too? For a while there, New Era's production had all of the mountains crooked.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, they were all coming in crooked. Now, of late, it seems to be much better. So I don't know what's going on, but
I'm going to be honest, man. I'm so picky choosy about mountains. When I only have like 3, that's how like selective I am. But this hat, I've been wearing this hat for a while. And the fact that it doesn't have a patch makes it even better because that means I'm going to really wear that shit all the time.
That's a nice looking hat.
That's a fire hat.
No doubt. Is that all of them, Leon?
I believe so.
All right. So let me get us out of here, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys think?
That was like a hat review we've never done before.
I felt fine with it.
I was good.
Yeah.
Leon, still not.
Yo,
Brian be risking it all, man.
I mean, listen, I think the hats are fantastic. These gray bottoms that Hat Heaven's putting out are refreshing, to say the least. I mean, it's like you get all this other kind of stuff going on around us, but then you go right back to these core items that Hat Heaven likes to release. The riskiest he went is with that, I forgot what they call that style, but New Era just put them on their actual website today, I believe.
Yeah.
I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, there was a name for it.
There's a name for it, but that's the riskiest hat there. I mean, the rest of them are just clean, classic looking hats.
You talking about the one with the embroidery?
Yeah.
I think that's good for them, though. I think that's going to be a good staple hat that they'll sell out real quick, and I like that. You know what I mean? I like that.
Yeah, and if you go into their retail store, right, that thing's going to stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Because it's going to be all these nice classic hats, and you get boom, that thing's going to be slapping you in the face. So it's interesting. But and the Swarovskis, I'm with you, man. They've grown on me. They've grown on me. I'm gonna be now looking for a Red Sox one with that Swarovski flag on the side, which will be a tall task.
That'll be a good one too. Ooh.
Would you ever do the front as well, or is that just too much?
Swarovski here?
Yeah. Like maybe like hire someone like Wiz to do.
No, remember Rookie Brims did it for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want one. I do. I for sure want one. I would take like an Angels or like a Detroit or something. That should be fire.
Detroit would look crazy with that.
Hell yeah. What?
Yeah. Yeah, listen, man, this was fun though, guys. I mean, I love what Hat Heaven's doing. I know I don't want to speak for you guys, but I'm pretty sure Andre loves what Hat Heaven's doing. Every time there's another drop, he goes all in.
Come on.
I mean, they're quickly being, rebranded as like the home of the good grays, like just solid staple hats that you can wear all the time. Not too flashy, like just staple.
Dude, they're sock drawer hats. That's what I like to call them, sock drawer hats. Everyone needs a pair of socks.
Yeah, you can never have too many of those.
Yeah, everyone needs those basics, right? These are sock drawer hats.
Absolutely.
All right, so Leon, big fella, I know you're at an all-time high here from a temperature standpoint, but we're going to need you to take it down a couple degrees and take us away, big fella.
All right, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, drop a comment. Check us out on all major streaming platforms for our podcast. Until next time, stay fitted. We out.
Peace.
See you, everybody.